Takaya Honda on David and Aaron rift. Neighbors spoilers follow. Neighbors star Takaya Honda has spoken to Digital Spy about the big new tensions ahead for David Tanaka and Aaron Brennan. The popular couple clash next week as Aaron, Matt Wilson, reacts badly to the revelation that David has been confiding in his work colleague Dean Covey about their marriage. The pair's relationship is currently under strain after David's twin brother Leo, Tim Kano, recently decided that he no longer wanted them to take full custody of his baby daughter Abigail. In the upcoming scenes, David turns to Dean, Travis Cotton, for support at work, but tensions mount as Aaron questions the intentions of his husband's friend. Fremantle Channel 5 related, Neighbours star Alan Fletcher teases big mistake in Carl Kennedy's future. Speaking exclusively to Digital Spy, Takaya explained, "For me, the relationship between David and Dean is just one of confiding in a co-worker. At some point, Dean has asked David, 'How are you today? You're sad. There's something wrong.' David has then just divulged and unleashed all of the things that have happened because he needed that open ear and that objective point of view to give him some perspective. For the past couple of years, David and Dean have chatted in that way. He's just that person at work that David can talk to. I don't think it's an abnormal scenario. I think everyone has that person they can chat to. I think Aaron has recently been in a place where he hasn't been listening to David. That has maybe increased the number of times that David has been talking to Dean, but sometimes you can't talk to the person you need to talk about." Fremantle Gina Militia Channel 5 related, Neighbours Paul Robinson issues Glenn with a big new ultimatum. He continued, "From David's point of view, this is definitely just a friendship and Dean is a shoulder to cry on. Aaron is suspicious over Dean, but David thinks that is unfounded. Dean's just a friend and there has never been an intimacy between them. Dean has just been someone David can have a safe space with and confide what's been going on in his life. That has allowed David to get a different perspective on the issues he's facing. From David's perspective, he feels Aaron is using this as another way to lash out over his grief over Abigail." As the tensions come to a head, Aaron asks David not to speak to Dean about their marriage from now on. Unfortunately, a showdown follows between Aaron and Dean when David goes against this. Fremantle Channel 5 related, Neighbours confirms dangerous fire as Zara's storyline escalates. Takaya added, "David does think it's fair if Aaron's making that request. He finds it hard though, because again there are times when you do need someone to give you some perspective. They're still in the middle of it all, so to go from 100 to 0 is really awkward." Dean finds David in a somewhat emotionally vulnerable place and asks him if he's okay. David can't help but just need to let it out. Neighbours airs weekdays at 1:45 p.m. and 6 p.m. on Channel 5, UK, and Mondays to Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. on 10 Peach, Australia. Read more Neighbours spoilers on our dedicated homepage. This content is created and maintained by a third party and imported onto this page to help users provide their email addresses. You may be able to find more information about this and similar content at piano.io.